on guys, hope you're well and good to see you all again. If you're in the market for a new fishing setup, you want to be watching this video. In this episode, I'm going to reveal my brand new fishing setup for 2021, talk about how I got it rigged up and why I decided to go with this setup. And episode 2, I'll talk about towards the end of the video, so make sure to keep watching it. For now, let's roll the clip.
Here it is guys, the Hobie Eclipse, and I've got the 12-foot version. What we'll do is we'll go through how I got it rigged up, and then we'll jump on the water and we'll talk about why I decided to go with this setup. So if you like that little intro, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and it'll help sharing this video to other people as well, so appreciate that.
Okay, so what comes standard? Pretty much the board, and then the handlebar, the Mirage drive, and then there's a rudder as well underneath the pedal board. So that's pretty much what comes in standard. Now what I've done is I've added a Hedge Grade Junior, and it's deaded into 4 points, which is built into the pedal board itself, and I'll put like little zip ties to it, and then got the hooks through that. And then I've got GoPro in there, we'll put on later on, and a couple of tackle boxes and anything else I want to store in there. And then I've got a cooler box. This is pretty much used as a dry box, so anything I want to keep out of the water will go in there. And then also it'll act as a seat as well, so more on that coming up in another video. Also I've got a little sounder set up here. It's the Deeper Sonar Chirp Plus version. So it's a sounder that doesn't require any wires. So this is again an accessory that comes with Deeper. It's a boat/kayak mount. So I've got it mounted against the Hedge Grade box, and that will act as a sounder, and it's wirelessly connected to my old iPhone right here. So that will act as my sounder screen. I can do a separate video on that one guys, so if you want to see that, make sure to leave a comment in the comment section, and then I'll do a review on that as well. On the handlebar, I've got a Railblazer rod holder setup, mainly used for trolling. Now if you guys need to know exactly what parts I've used for this whole setup, I'll leave links in the description for you to check it out. I've got the cartwheels as well. So this is really here or there. I've got it. I'm lazy. It just helps me once I load everything to the board from the car. I can just drag it down if the fishing launching spot's far away from the car park. In this instance, it's a fair hike uphill, so the wheels will certainly help. All right, what we'll do is get on the water and we'll talk about why I got this set up. Alright guys, so we're on board the Eclipse, going for its first pedal. Feels pretty good. So before I go through why I decided to get this set up, I'll go through my experience to date. So I've started off with a Hobie Pro Angler 14, then I moved on to a Revo 13, and then recently I had a Hobie Outback with the 180 reverse drive. I've had that for a while, really enjoyed that kayak, but unfortunately some personal circumstances changed with me, which meant I had to move out from where I was, and didn't have enough storage to keep a kayak, so I had to sell it. So I was thinking I still need to get out on the water, but I've got no space. I still don't want to compromise from using a hands-free Hobie kayak and being able to cover a lot of ground as well when I'm out fishing. And let's go through my top 5 reasons why I decided to go with this setup. Reason number 1, pretty obvious, it's space. This thing's 12 foot long but doesn't take the same footprint as a big kayak. So it's not bulky, it's a board. It can stand up against the wall or lie down against the wall, and it'll take minimal space. And at the moment I live in an apartment block, so I've only got a car park as a space. There's no storage, but I'm still able to lean this board against the wall and still park my car. Now let's talk about the weight of this board. It's only 20 kilos, so it's quite easy to handle by yourself. Loading, unloading is going to be a much better experience for you. And this setup takes me about 5 minutes to get things ready, and then I'm on the water. Same with back out of the water, which means I've got more time for that one last cast, if you know what I mean. Now, also, one thing to note is I don't have proper roof racks. Because this board being quite light, I can get away with having soft racks. So that's another advantage as well. If you don't have proper roof racks on your car, you can get a set of soft racks and get this board and you're good to go. And the second reason I went with this setup is it has a Mirage drive and a rudder system. So I can still fish hands-free. I can cover the same amount of distance I would do when I had my Hobie Eclipse. So yeah, that was a no-brainer there. Okay, so one thing I noticed while I was editing this video is it looks like I'm walking on water when I'm using the Mirage drive. What do you guys think? And reason number 3 is it's super stable. You'd think it's quite unstable being a board, but it's not. You really got to get on top of it to feel how stable it is. And I feel super confident fishing off it. It's like a platform, so that's a bonus as well. Reason number 4 is it's going to change my fishing style. So as you can see, I'm standing up. So before I used to be sitting down and casting, and yes, occasionally I'll stand up in the Hobie Yak, but not as much. You just get used to sitting down. Now, being in a stand-up paddleboard, your perspective's going to change, especially around the flats. You'll be able to side cast, you can see the depths, and if you've got good polarizing sunglasses, you'll be able to see what structure is down there as well, which is pretty awesome. And also I like to use a lot of hard bodies, so standing up, I find it a lot easier to work those hard bodies and work the rod and get those lures down to its depth. And reason number 5. Now, this is debatable, but for me, I'm not sure if you guys can tell, I'm a little bit puffed out. It's a good workout. Compared to the Hobie kayaks, yes, it's the same Mirage drive system, but when you're standing up and working it, it is a little bit more taxing on your legs. So that's something to watch out. But I need some COVID kilos to be shed, so if I can fish and get a workout done at the same time, I'm not going to complain. Alright, enough me talking now, guys. What we'll do, we'll have a bit of a fishing session. I'm going to target some bass and see if we can land our first fish on the Eclipse. Okay, I can see some fish on the sounder, so hopefully we can tempt them to have a go at my lure. Just gonna bring it through them right now. Yep, and he's on. Here we go, first fish on the Hobie Eclipse. Looks like a small bass, nothing serious. Still it's a fish. Yep, little bass. All right. There you go. There you go. First fish on the Eclipse. Thank you very much. In the next episode, I'm going to talk about my on the water experience and go through some of the pros and cons of owning this setup. So make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. If you enjoyed this video, guys, hit that thumbs up button. It's free to do, and share it with a mate. Thanks heaps for watching. I'll see you in the next one.